Alam naman natin lahat yun, diba? So, and probably in your life, maraming ulit kita siyang nakilala. Maraming ulit na rin siyang dumaan sa buhay mo. And ganoon din sa akin personally, na simula pag nung bata ako, meron na talaga akong fancy about him. Well, yung fancy ko, nagsimula siya sa theological fascination, no? The idea of God and wanting more than this life. So, doon ako nag-start. So, kanya-kanya tayo ng paano tayo nag-start in our own stories. So, meron akong hindi makalimutan na time last year, and I think to make this talk really effective, I have to be very honest with all of you. Yun yung mga na-realize ko. Na when I met Eman, I actually broke down. Every time na nag-date kami. Every time na lumalabas kami, umiiyak ako. Because God is slowly killing me inside, telling me na I have a different option offer for you. Ever since I was a kid, may fascination na ako with Christ. So kahit yung autograph book ko, nakalagay, who is your crush? Jesus Christ. So hindi ko alam kung saan ko nakukuha yung mga bagay na yun. Pero nandun na siya. So since I grew up, I started joining this community, etc., trying to search and understand what this God is. Who is this God? And in His grace, through His grace, He guided me naman. I have ups and downs. And then, parang na-build ko sa sarili ko, na sabi ko, gusto ko mag-matric. Or kung hindi man matric, gusto ko mag-sing of Jesus. You know, I was happy. I was okay with it. I'm embracing the fact I'm not gonna get married. And maybe it's not a common sense for many of you. Kasi may mga couples, tito, ganyan, this, may mga may boyfriend. Those people are longing for that one person. It was different for me. I know, hindi sa ayoko, pero hindi ko siya hinahanap. I was happy with Christ. I was happy with your life. And then, Eman happened. Kailangan ko siya share, no? Kasi importante siya. Well, not really Eman, but perhaps it was God's way of telling me na, my dear, I have a different way for you to love me. And it's not true. If you get married, you forget God, which is the other way around. Yun yung natutunan ko. It humbled me, no? It brings me down to the point na naalala ko lang mag-reach kami nun. Tatuloy kami ng pedestrian, tapos bigla, bakit ako? Dun sa pedestrian. Kami sa WSC. I can't forget that afternoon. Kasi that afternoon, ang pumasok sa akin, I am breaking up with Jesus Christ. Kasi dito si Amen. Isip ko, is this right? Is this right? I'm breaking up with my first love, my first Emmanuel. But then God gave me another Emmanuel. And that was him. And every time I mention his name, God is with me. God is with me. God is with me. And God was telling me, my daughter, you can love me whenever you want, whatever you choose. So ito yun. Yun. And at one point in our life, kayo rin, we ask this question of it's part of our life battles to ask the question of, what is this one? Hindi lang to romance, ha? Hindi lang siya about having a partner. It's the one, the career, the richness, the abundance, yung achievement mo sa school. This is the one thing that sometimes we focus on too much. And we forget who really is or what really is should be the one. And as Christians, we are reminded repeatedly na lahat ng bagay on this world is just a means to a very glorious ending. And the more that you align yourself on that glorious road, glorious ending, the more everything will be in harmony in your life. And perhaps it happens sa inyo rin. The more you get closer to God, maraming trials, pero kinakaya. Diba? Good. And so much so that God made me realize. So let's get to know the glorious one. So much so that God made me realize that marriage itself is mentioned at the first and the beginning and the end of the Bible itself. Minention niya yun sa Genesis, minention niya yun sa last 2 chapters of Revelations. Ano nangyaring marriage nung sa Genesis? It was the marriage of Adam and Eve. And then Revelation is the marriage of man and God. And Revelation last 2 chapters where John described the marriage of man and God in his kingdom, and he mentioned, I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from heaven from God, prepared as a bride just for her husband. Perhaps sa mga couple, this is another way, another chance to look at your marriage as part of God's plan. And kung we're going for marriage, tayo mga singles, marriage or not, we have a marriage to Christ, to God, already. Simula pa lang. And in between these 2 events in the Bible is a love story that already been established. That's your love story and Him. Okay. May show clip. Kasi cute to eh. Pero hindi ko siya bubuin. Mahaba kasi siya. Ito nakita yun na to, it was shown last year, pero meron siyang cartoon version, is the Jungle Book. Wars ko yun. Clip lang, isang part lang. But it's like, start.
Just one, I go with that. Can you rock it?
Walang sound.
You might.
Sa laptop ata man.
Sa laptop?
Sa laptop ko. Action version.
Hindi mo ba?
Pwede pa copy. Solo sa mga ito. Hindi ko na.
Kailangan na ba rin natin? Pwede ng pante.
Idadab na lang ah.
Sa likod siguro.
Okay, ito na lang. Itong part na to. Napanood niyo na ba to? Hindi Di ba? Di ba mo?
Wala kasi kasama manood eh. Wala kasi kasama manood.
Okay? Meron lang ditong scene kasi nalilito. Yan, si Mowgli, siya si Tarzan palaki. Ata.
Repeat na.
Sabi niya, I wanna fight with a wolf. But you're not a wolf. Fight him like a man. Sabi niya, sila. Sige, okay na. Stop mo na. Okay, I like this film primarily because mahilig ako sa nature, so mahilig ako sa trees, and daming trees dyan. But most importantly, last week ago nagpunta ako sa retreat, and minention siya ni Father, and the topic naman is about creation and the love of God for man. And then he was trying to explain to us this scene, particular scene, na si Mowgli, gusto niyang labanan yung tiger. Yung pangalan niya. And then, si Akila, yung tumayo ng father niya, told him, no, you cannot fight him like a wolf because you're a man. And oftentimes in our life, we're also like that. We forget that we are a man. And we are not just a man. We're children of God. And not just like that. We're the children of God. We're the crowned creation. Well, you might ask, no? Why did God create? Did God need to create us? Actually, theology tells us that actually God, no, He doesn't need to create us. Meron tayong tinatawag na theory of contingency. You can exist and not exist at the same time. It doesn't matter. But why are you loved? Father Jean put it this way, very beautifully. You are loved into existence. Loved ka to existence. What's the difference? Before, in history, yung mga conquerors, emperors, and kings, before they put order in the nation, or sinasakupan nilang kingdom, they have to put violence. They have to fight. They have to have war. They have to kill people. That's the way they put order. But God, our tradition tells us that our God, no, He didn't need to conquer. He didn't need to put violence, to put Himself up there. He loved. That's all it is. So ikaw, I see myself na you actually can exist and not exist. It doesn't really matter. But God loved you from the very beginning. That was His design for you. And it's the climax, and its climax ng creation niya is when He created man in His glorious image and likeness, Imago Dei. This is the first marriage in the crown of His glory. In Genesis, let me just remind you how many times God actually mentioned that He created you. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27. Our God created man to His own image. To the image of God, He created him. Male and female, He created him. Alam mo yun, inulit niya paulit-ulit na tatlo just to instill to you that He created you. And because He created you, He loved you, and we're actually meant to love Him back also. So when God created man in the Garden of Eden, let's go back to the garden kung ano yung nangyari doon, no? The garden was defined by the church fathers this way. The garden is full of riches, not just food, not just water, not just money, full of riches, science, politics, arts, creation, music, everything that makes life rich is God. Bishop Barron said, your problem is not your body. You don't have to dispute your body. Because that is a gift of God. The problem is when you decide among yourselves the decision what to do with your body. And that is the first fall. If you ever forget again in your life kung ano yung meaning nyo or ano yung thought nyo, this is a good reminder to go back to Genesis. Because in Genesis, He summarized the fruits of creation, the origin and yung ending mo, your order and your goodness, your vocation ng pagkatao mo, and yung sin and the salvation story. Not only is He our creator, He is our lover. Probably the most famous definition of God is love. Diba? He is love Himself. He doesn't just contain love. He doesn't just feel love. He is love Himself. His very nature is love. Love unites the Father, the Son, and the Spirit. Now, who is the Spirit? This is beautiful, no? Ito yung pinaka-detailed and yet summarized level na ng theology of the Holy Spirit. And to add on to it, pwede nyo siyang picturean or isend namin sa inyo if you want. Fulton Sheen put it this way. The Son loves the Father loves the Son. This love is so immense that one loses himself to the other, and they mutually and continuously give themselves for one another. This is why we hear the true love means self-giving. Because only when this is the model that the Holy Spirit and the Trinity gives us about love. It's self-giving. It's continuous. Vinculus amoris, the chain of love. And Fulton Sheen also said, di ba pag nakita kayo ng magandang view, or you saw your bride for the first time walk the aisle, or you saw your firstborn child, sometimes you're speechless, you're saying, when you see the beautiful people, nagpunta kami ng last year, puro ako kasi ang ganda ng mga bagay sa Europe. This love, at such stage, does not speak, does not cry, does not express itself by words, nor by canticles. It expresses only by that which indicates the very exhaustion of giving, namely a sign. Kaya the Holy Spirit is a spirit. It's a ghost because it's just a sign. Sobrang pagmamahal niya na no words can explain how it is. Bakit ka wala ako? I hope you remember that always because I know mahirap i-visualize ang Holy Spirit. Kasi nag-ghost lang siya. And we're a very visual culture. Everything is up there. Everything is on the ads, on the TV, on the radio. But we always use our senses. But no, the Holy Spirit, this love between the Father and the Son is a sign. This is the quiet, the soft voice na you hear when you hum yourself and when you listen to God. And since He's a creator, He's a lover, and He gave us the Holy Spirit, and this Holy Spirit lives in us, we are also invited to love among ourselves. We are meant to love. We are invited on the triangle of love. And siguro the most layman term would be a relationship with God. Sometimes we overthink. Sometimes we don't really think about. Minsan, lupa lang. It happens. And it's okay. It's a process. Knowing God is a lifetime journey. So, ngayon we're experiencing battles and we tell ourselves, kaya ba natin ito? Kaya ba natin siyang mahalin or we worship? Kaya ba natin sundin kung ano yung mga gusto niya ipagawa sa atin? Because He is holy. God is holy. He is the most holy, and therefore He is set apart. And that is, it means He's out of this world. So, maabot ba natin yun? It doesn't mean that when holy si God, we can follow Him, love Him. Sayang lang. Because in this invitation of holiness, to get Him set apart, we share in His holiness through Jesus Christ, when He sent His only Son. Jesus bridges the gap between God and us, because He is both human and He is both divine. And He made it possible to that become, and He made it possible to that we become holy as our Heavenly Father is holy. Now, is it hard? Yes. Can we do it by ourselves? No. We need the grace. Where do we get the grace? Sacraments, prayers, practices of the faith. I'm going to tell you about the story about this bird. Yung bird na to, happy na siya, palipat-lipat lang siya ng trees. Sabi niya, I'm just gonna fly from one tree to another. Okay ka dito. But God was like pushing him and telling him na, no, you try a higher tree. Try something higher. And whereas yung bird, ayaw niya. He hesitates. Hindi, okay lang ako, I can do it. But God continuously pushes him until one day, sige, bumigay siya. So, okay siya. One branch after the other, one branch a day. And then pagdating niya dun sa third branch, pang ilang week niya nang bakit ganun, there was an eagle. And then the eagle pulled him up all the way sa pinakamataas na tuktok na hindi niya alam kung kaya niya actually abutin na siya lang mag-isa. And then when he was up there, OMG! Ang ganda dito, sabi niya. Buti na lang finish mo ko. Buti na lang God push me. Oftentimes we see ourselves that way. Nasa ganyan, okay na ako dito, okay na ako. Wala naman akong pinapatay, yung mga ganyan. Okay, hindi naman ako ISIS or something. By the way, let's pray for them and for the parachuting kahapon. But God will always call you and ask you to make a little more effort. Just a little more effort. And siya na yung bahala. He will be the eagle who will pull you up to heaven, to that grace, where you deserve. Because that's where you really are. This is part of our theology, our four last things. This is the origin of man. Dati walang napapagod, walang pinapawisan, walang traffic, walang lahat ng may isip ng inconveniences and uncomfortness. Wala noon. And that is our original place. Furthermore, He sent us His love, the Holy Spirit, to sanctify us. So let's always invoke this Holy Spirit to help us to go there. There's another story that I want to share, Missionary Father, about giving a little bit. There was this beggar, and then there's this king. The king passes by the beggar. Kasi beggar, meron siyang can of peanuts. And sabi ng king, pahingin mo ako sa peanut, isa lang. Because he was a king, you know? He has robe of gold, he has crown, he's rich. Tapos sabi yung beggar, ano ba naman ito nga? Ano na nga ito? King na nga ito, hindi pa sa akin ng peanut, ilang piraso lang yung peanut ko. Diba? Siyempre, sino may inis? Sino hindi ba mamabattle ko, diba? Ikaw siya, yaman-yaman yun, tapos ikaw. And then the king said, sige lang, isa lang. Sige. And then the beggar gave. Kasi tatli, syempre. Umabot pa siya. Wala pa siya. And then the king took the can, and then he gave it back to the beggar. Pagtingin ng beggar, there was a bunch of peanuts and one gold. And that gold saved his entire lifetime. He never had to be a beggar again. Never. Sometimes we're like that with God and ourselves. No? Takot kang bigay kasi mauubos ka. But what you're giving is different from the thing that God will give you, because what He will give you is from heaven. What you give Him is from earth, which is which vanishes, nawawala. Pero yung bibigyan niya sa'yo, it lasts a lifetime. But then, what happened, no? Yung sabi ko kasi yun, before our original place is talaga sa garden, sa masaya, no? Yung traffic, walang discrimination, walang war. It was indescribable. And then what happened? Siyempre, I know every one of you already know what the first battle was. And narinig yun na rin kung paano ulit siyang sinasabi sa atin sa mas, diba, sa mga talk. What really is the sin? The foundational sin foundational fault of Adam and Eve. It could be pride. It could be, pride, lust, pwede. But if you go dig deeper, it was the time when Adam and Eve decided, they took upon themselves the decision to say what is right and what is wrong. You cannot take that away from pride and from God, because God Himself is goodness. The lack of God is evil. No, evil doesn't exist. Evil exists. It is the lack of God. Pag wala si God, that is evil. And when Adam and Eve decided upon themselves na ako mag-decide kung anong tama at mali, and hindi ko papansinin kung anong inutos na, that was the fall of man. And it happens now also. There's no particular sin about it. It could be pride, it could be anger, it could be lust. But most especially, every time that we take upon ourselves the decision to say what's wrong and what's right, which is nangyayari ngayon. Katawan ko to eh. I have the decision to think what is right, what's good. And people also say that hindi mo pwede yung pakialaman, religion cannot touch upon the reason of the land, which is a very hot topic kahit sa pumunta ever since the world began. But if you think about it, malaking part of ethics is founded in religion. Because if you don't have a standard of what is moral good and what is morally right, where are you going to start? Okay. Ito, let's go back to the Garden of Eden. This was shown in WSC, and isa to sa magandang visuals na nakita ko actually. Not this, but this. You see the difference? At the left, you can see the first fall, and the right, you can see the salvation. The tree of knowledge of good and evil, compared and contrast to the tree of the cross, the limitations of mercy, limitless of mercy. Limitations of sin compared to the limitless of mercy. This is typology. Dito yung tinatawag nilang types. Pag nakita mo yung Bible from the New Testament and the Old Testament, it always corresponds to each other. Eve was now Mary. Adam was then became Christ. From Eve's no to Mary's yes. From Adam's fear to Christ's death. And ano yung binungan ng Christ's death? The opposite of fear? Love. Bravery. Courage. Courage means to set your heart out. The original word is core, to set your heart out. That is one of the fruits, many fruits of the salvation. Ano ba to? Doubt, fear, lust compared to faith, trust, love. Selfish compared to selfless. Grasping compared to receiving. Remember? She was grasping, receive. Pero si Mary, she received. It's a beautiful paradox, an irony of what happened to our gospel. And it keeps on fascinating me until now. We were saved and we were redeemed by the love of Christ. Sorry, Get it. Okay. This is the good news. We were won back. No, even if we fall, we were won back by Christ. The glorious one himself became man in Jesus Christ. One of his unfailing love for man. God will exchange to save us forever as a ransom for our salvation. Paano? He became man to carry our crosses so our burdens may be light. He became the model of what morality should be for Christians. He became the model. He became the person who... No, he embraced the cross. Why? Because you share in the cross of Christ. He paid for sins. He united himself to us through his passion, his death, and resurrection. The difference of Christ sa lahat ng religion leaders, he was resurrected. The difference of Christ sa lahat ng religion leaders, he was a father. We see him as a father. There was a difference in Christianity. Meron kang tatay. The others may not call each other, they just call themselves teachers, but as they call their father. We're no longer slaves. I made you my friends. Sabi niya. And I know this is a favorite of many of us. No, for God so loved the world, he gave up his only son. He took the smallest place to show us the road to glory. And that is a clear way of telling us that the road to glory is difficult. Yes, it is difficult, it is painful, but it is the best way. May oras pa ba tayo? Ayun, kasi may story, another story na inspired ako is about tree. I love trees. May tatlong tree. The first tree, tatlong batang tree, no? The first tree said, when I grow up, I want to be a treasure chest who carries gold and treasures. The second tree said, when I grow up, I want to be a ship. Yung malaking ship. And I will cross the oceans and carry kings and queens. I'm a royal ship, sabi the second. The third one said, me, when I grow up, I want to stay in this mountain. And I will grow beautifully, vastly. And when people look at me, they will be amazed with how beautiful I am. Gusto niya ma-praise and all that. So, years goes by. And then they grew up. And then, the first cutter went up the mountain and then said, sabi ng first tree, yes! Nakat na ako. Finally, I'm gonna be a treasure chest. I'm gonna carry gold, silver, bronze, stones, everything, diamonds, ganyan. So he was so happy, yes! Sabi niya. And then the second cutter comes, and then sabi ng second tree, yes! Magiging ship na ako. I'm gonna be a ship. And I will finally I will get to carry amazing people, kings, queens, etc. And then the third one was sad. Kasi ayaw niya magputol, di ba? Sabi niya, oh no! They're gonna cut me down. It's not gonna be the same again. I wanna grow tall and beautiful. Pero ngayon hindi na pwede kasi pinutulan nila ako. So what happened to the village? They went all down, the dogs of trees. The first tree didn't become a treasure chest. It become lalagyan ng hay. Huwag nyo lalagyan ng hay. Pagkain ng mga cow. Naging ganyan siya. So he was so sad. Then the second tree, instead of becoming a royal ship, he became a boat. And he was too small and too weak. He cannot go to the ocean. So he was sent into a river. He was sent into a river. The third, wala. Nilagyan na siya sa tabi. Log. The three of them became frustrated. And then, years again passed. the first three, nagulat siya. There was a man and may wife siya ng mga anak. And pumunta sila dun sa kung saan nakalagay itong first three. Diba lalagyan siya ng pagkain ng mga hayop. And then doon anak yung man. And then he found out. And yung baby nilagay sa kanya. And then he found out that this baby is more than treasures and diamonds and stones. It was Christ. It was the Messiah that they were all been waiting for. Kasi nandun siya sa era na yun. So lahat sila, di ba alam nila may Messiah? Who was shocked. And then years again passed. The second three was the boat. One night there was, Mama, and then gising ka, mahuhulog tayo, malulubig tayo, etc. They were so afraid. And the boat itself was afraid. He was afraid. And then the man woke up. And then the man said, stop! Pinatigil niya yung ocean. And then the boat was surprised. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Itong sakay ko, kaya niyang patigilin yung ocean. And then he realized there was the Messiah, Jesus Christ. And he said, this is the King of Kings. What happened to the third one? It was rather sad. Siguro alam niyo na to, di ba? Na-imagine nila. So, okay, another few, siguro months passed. No? Nakatambay na siya doon. One day a man came and buys and bought a log. And isa siya ng mga nabili. Siya yung nabili. And then, he was frustrated kasi, di ba gusto niya mag-glorify? Pero nangyari, he was mocked. Tinali siya dun sa braso ng mama. Tapos, naglakad sila dun sa mahabang road. And binabato sila ng mga tao. And the man was bleeding. Sabi, ano ba yan? Ang gory naman na napunta sa akin. Sabi niya ngayon. So they walked. And hesitatingly, he was, okay, ito siya, wala na siya magagawa. Nakatali siya dun sa mama. They went up that. And the man was, syempre, crucified in him. He died. He was sad. That's it. The third day came. The man was crucified on him, rose up. And that's what he realized he was Jesus Christ, the Messiah. And what else? Di ba dati ang wish niya lang, gusto ko lang mag-glorify as the most beautiful tree in the world. Now, every time people look at him, they remember God. Yun yung na-realize niya. Sometimes we wish this, that, those. But God wants something else for us. He has plans. He has great, great plans. Diba? Gusto ko yung mga tree eh. Makakatuwa ito yung mga tree. Okay. Now this thing, burning desire, this is instilled in your hearts because we're loved. We have this thing we call the argument of desire, no? We have two types of desire. Your artificial desire and your innate natural desire. Natural desire goes like food, drink, sleep. What's the difference of these two desires? Innate desires prove the object of what it fulfills it. For example, food. My body is created to eat. That's why it was hungry. Because it's already part of it. Artificial desires like car, gusto ko ng car, gusto ko lumipad, those are outside desires. You can have it or not have it, but you will live. And another, what desire is this? What desire is this from God? The wanting of God? This just proves, no, that when we have this desire, it means we must not bound by any condition. Siguro, the most human word I can use is ultimate peace, ultimate love, ultimate happiness. And this is the first argument of those people of the quest of finding the existence of God. They were asking, asan galing desire na yun? And this desire, this burning desire in our hearts, is also what we call our holy longing. Itong desire na to, when you breathe it right, when you do it right, when you be guided by the grace of God, it will be a holy longing. A longing to be with our Lord. And I hope everybody, every one of us, always has that burning desire. Okay lang kung dry minsan it happens really. No? That's why we have mercy. The justice of God is balanced out by the mercy of God. He's just, but it's tempered with love. His love. No? He wants you to do good, yes. He wants you to choose good and evil. Sabi ko, it's super strict. But no. God's mercy, God's justice is tempered by God's love. His limitless mercy. Siguro that's the way to balance things out. Sabi niya parang. And again, we go back to this. The church longs to be united with Christ, with her bridegroom, the glory, in the glory of heaven. Do you know that gold is very wonderful? Bakit puro gold yung mga old churches before? It was their way of showing and this thing, kasi nasa Revelations yun, di ba? It was similar to gold and glass. So can you imagine gold and glass together? It's kind of hard. So whenever I see a gold, actually yung theme natin, yung road to glory, it's golden. And every time I see gold, it reminds me of how deep the theology works through time. Nung time na yun, hindi pa important, hindi pa siya economically, ano ba? Economically very, very necessary. No, hindi siya pinag-aawayan ng gold. Pinag-aawayan na siya kasi ano siya, precious metal siya. And it was the only way that the artists nung araw can express how glorious it is. So when you go to Vatican and you see St. Peter's Square dun sa altar, yung pinaka-vernacle nun is all gold. And it's not because the church is rich and fancy. It's because meron siyang biblical roots. It was from Revelations. It was the only way that the artist can express heaven. That if you observe all the paintings of the old artist, yung sky, kung saan nasa silikad, hindi siya blue. It's gold. Kasi that's the right way to express it. This theology runs deep. This is the faith that you're having. Ito yung faith na meron kayo, which is so rich. Speaking of artwork, this is by Rublev's painting. Hindi siya painting. It's called an icon. It's a painting, yes, but it's an icon. Icon means it carries a religious value. It explains a religious... Matay.